Namaskar. Let's talk about coconut oil. Coconut oil enjoys the status of being the current superfood. A lot of people swear by goodness of coconut oil, and there are so many myths prevailing about coconut oil. People think it is very heart healthy. They think it is very good for raising HDL, and it improves your lipid profile and whatnot. So let's bust a few myths that surround coconut oil today. When we talk about coconut oil is composed mainly of saturated fats. Almost 87 to 90% of coconut oil is saturated fats, and out of this total fat content, almost half of it, around 47% of saturated fats in coconut oil is lauric acid. Now, lauric acid is a medium chain triglyceride, and so many people actually think that coconut oil and MCT oil are synonymous. Before we take a deeper look into this, myths surrounding coconut oil, first let's see how MCT oils are metabolized in our body and why people think that MCT oils are really healthy for us.
Medium chain triglycerides or MCT oil is metabolized differently in our body in comparison with other saturated fats. These directly reach liver by way of portal vein where they are metabolized in the mitochondria of liver cells or hepatocytes and can be used for production of ketones. These don't go to the fat cells, they don't stay in the circulation, and therefore they don't contribute to fat storage in our body.
This is where things get a little confusing. People think MCT oil and coconut oil are similar because the lauric acid component, lauric acid and other few other components of coconut oil are indeed medium chain triglycerides. People think since this is a medium chain triglyceride, then obviously this will help in fat loss, and as a result, it will also help in weight loss apart from other things. But the question is, does lauric acid behaves like an MCT?
It is a common myth that coconut oil causes fat loss and weight loss. The fact is that coconut oil contains almost 47% lauric acid of its total fat content, and lauric acid, technically speaking, is an MCT. Nevertheless, lauric acid is digested and absorbed differently from medium chain triglycerides. It is uptaken by the lymphatics, just the usual routine way long chain fatty acids are absorbed, and therefore it goes into the circulation and it also has an access to adipocytes. It may result in fat storage whenever there is excess energy consumption. Therefore, it can be safely said that coconut oil does not support fat loss or even weight loss. It indeed has been proven to raise blood cholesterol and it is harmful for heart health.
The next myth. People say that coconut oil raises HDL. HDL is good cholesterol, and that people think is conducive to good heart health. Is it true?
That coconut oil raises HDL is only an incomplete truth at best. In a meta-analysis of 16 clinical trials, the finding was that coconut oil indeed raises HDL. It raised HDL cholesterol by 4 points. But at the same time, it also raised LDL, the bad cholesterol, by 10 points and total cholesterol by 15 points. So the fact in fact is that coconut oil does cause fat storage, it raises blood lipids, and it indeed is harmful for heart health.
When we study good and bad effects of a certain product, then we do clinical trials, we conduct clinical trials, we study whole lot of studies that have been conducted on that particular product, in this case coconut oil, and sometimes we do observational studies, as in the populations in the world that have been feeding majorly on coconut. So how healthy are they? So now this is the most detrimental myth. People think that populations who have been consuming coconut oil in large quantities are the healthiest population.
It doesn't seem to be anything more than a myth that people who consume coconut oil in large quantities, like people who live in Philippines, in southern parts of India or even in Sri Lanka, are the healthiest. These people have low incidence of heart disease, but then apart from a little coconut oil, they also consume coconut meat, coconut water. They also eat plenty of fruits and vegetables that are mostly locally grown, and they lead an active life above all, and they believe in manual labor. Therefore, the fact is that factors other than coconut oil could have possibly contributed to good health of people who live in this region.
There is no doubt about the fact that food indeed is the main driver of our health. We can attain good health by eating well and making good food choices. And coconut oil, if not food, then there are other things for which coconut oil is exceedingly good. And in my next video, next week, we will take a look at what all we can do with coconut oil that aids our health, our good health. And for now, it's all for this video. Please like, please share, and please keep visiting my page as often as you can, because I love to share these useful informations about things that relate to your health with you all the time. Thank you so much, and bye bye. Namaskar.